Hi, I'm Steve at UpFix. We repair all sorts of electronics for your car, for your home, for industrial automation. Today we're diving headfirst into the world of treadmill repair, specifically electronics like this Soul Fitness motor controller board. You know, when your oven decides to throw in the towel or your fridge takes an unscheduled vacation, you dial up your trusty appliance repair technician. But what about when your treadmill decides to tap out? Who do you call? Just like in the appliance repair business, there's an entire industry of fitness equipment repair techs on call. They're the unsung heroes of the fitness world, making sure your fitness equipment is in top form so you can keep chasing those fitness goals. Think about the gyms in your town, each packing a row or two of treadmills. That's where these fitness technicians thrive. These same professionals can repair the treadmill in your home, if you're not handy. Like your car, treadmills need regular TLC, like swapping out the drive belt, fine-tuning the main walking belt, but here's the kicker. Modern treadmills aren't just mechanical devices. Electronics control drive speed, incline, and even those fancy touchscreen displays. These electronics are typically not part of the regular maintenance process. Instead, they usually work as designed through the warranty period, but eventually, your motor controller board might fail long before the rest of your treadmill. When that happens, UpFix is here to help. This motor controller board is from a super popular Soul Fitness F63 or maybe an F80 treadmill. It's a real workhorse. While UpFix sees plenty of these boards, their electronics function pretty much in a similar manner to other brands, whether it's a NordicTrack T6.5S or a high-end Precor treadmill. When you're pounding away on that treadmill of yours, pushing yourself to new limits, guess what? You're also giving your treadmill's controller board a workout, sometimes pushing it beyond its limits. We also see a lot of electronics get damaged by lightning-induced power surges. If you're thinking about calling up the manufacturer and ordering up a replacement controller board, forget it. These days, finding new replacement electronics is like finding a needle in a haystack. And if you do find one, it'll put a serious dent in your wallet, not to mention the core charge. Your best course of action is to fix your existing controller board, or as we like to say, UpFix it. The most common issues we see with these motor controller boards are the FETs, capacitors, and feedback from the speed sensor. The FETs are these little square units right here. We do not recommend you trying to cross-reference these parts and replace them yourself, because if the wrong FET is installed, it could literally explode. Capacitors actually have a normal lifespan somewhere between 2,000 to 5,000 hours, so we will replace them by default as part of the refurbishing process. Another good example of parts that we replace by default are the relays, and there's a number of relays on this board which are soldered in place, so they can't just be plugged in like the relays you might find in your car. After we repair your electronic control board here at UpFix, it goes through a rigorous testing process under load on a Soul Fitness F63 treadmill. We keep a variety of treadmills here on the factory floor so that we can actually test your unit in its native environment so that when you get it back and install it, it is plug and play, ready to go. Before shipping your control board to UpFix, here's a helpful tip. Start with a quick and easy check of the speed sensor. The procedure is fairly simple if you have a multimeter. And if you don't have a multimeter, your fitness repair tech most certainly will. They can test the sensor for you. Steps are to remove the motor cover, connect the leads from your multimeter to the pins on the speed sensor connection, and rotate the drive gear so that the magnet passes back and forth in front of the speed sensor. If your speed sensor is faulty, replacement sensors are affordable and easy to replace. Once the speed sensor has been validated, if you're still seeing fault codes and need control board repair, here's the process. First things first, safety first, be sure to unplug the treadmill from the wall. Then go ahead and unplug all of the connections on the motor control board. Removing the motor control board from your treadmill is as simple as removing some screws that hold it to the deck. Once the board is removed, you can drop it off in person at our Buford, Georgia location, or order repair service online at upfix.com. UpFix makes the order process easy. We cover the cost of shipping in both directions, and we even provide a shipping label at checkout.
Pack your part carefully, attach the shipping label to the package, and drop it off at any FedEx shipping location. UpFix repairs most control boards within 24 to 48 hours. This way we can get you back up and running sooner and reducing all downtime. Bottom line, don't let a faulty treadmill throw a wrench in your workout regimen. If the problem is electronic related, UpFix it.